Good news, day's not done. You still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily Deal. Today's deal, 50% off a relaxing 1-hour massage from Karen Jennings Massage Therapy in Lewis.
And you can get that daily deal on delmarvalife.com or download the free Delmarva Life Daily Deal app for your iPhone, iPad, or Android. Now you can get our great daily deals right in the palm of your hand. Well, earlier in the show, Brian gave us a glimpse into the Air Mobility Command Museum in Dover.
A lot of cool stuff, and as a matter of fact, that was only the beginning of it. Brian, you're still there. Tell me more.
I am still here. A lot of cool stuff is right. I'm still here with Mike Leister, the director of the museum. So we have a lot of other airplanes we're going to talk about. The first two are actually behind us. Explain to me the story behind these two.
Okay, the gray and white airplane behind me is the very first C-141 that was ever built. It was one of 300 they eventually built. The one next to it is the last C-141B model that was stationed at Dover, and this is the only place in the world you can see both an A and a B model C-141. The rest have been retired and chopped up.
And you said this first one here actually flew was 60 years to the day after the Wright brothers?
Yep, if you'll stop and think, 60 years to the day from the time the Wright brothers flew a wood and fabric covered airplane and made a couple, well, not even a couple 100 feet the first time, to the point that we had 4-engine swept-wing jet cargo planes flying around the world. In 60 years, that's a tremendous amount of progress.
A lot of progress in 60 years' time. So we have those two which people can walk around and get an up-close look and even go inside. And what about this jet right here, the Air Force one?
The F-106 is the last type of fighter we had stationed here at Dover Air Force Base when the Cold War wound down. And the really interesting thing about that one, there was almost 400 F-106s built. And after they retired them, they used them for drones as targets. And every year we'd ask them for one of the drones, and every year they said, well, it's a priority, we have to have them. And the last year of the program, we actually were not only fortunate to get an F-106, but it was one of the 16 F-106s we had here stationed at Dover.
You know, the great thing about this is, and I get this sense, is that people just don't come here and look at planes. Every plane that's out here has a story to go along with it.
Absolutely. We get a lot of families, we get veterans, we get people that want to know a little bit more about history, not off the internet. You can read about it on the internet, but when you walk up and look up and see the size of some of these airplanes, it's a pretty impressive piece of American history.
Exactly. I was sitting next to one before and the landing gear was bigger than I was. So it's like, you know, it's one of those pivotal moments. The other thing too we want to mention is that people can actually go up in the control tower.
Yes, we have our new exhibit is the Air Traffic Control Tower. People can go up with guided tours. You can see the whole base. You can watch airplanes take off and land from there.
So
it's
an
an
amazing
amazing
right
piece
now,
of history.
they can go up and kind of get an aerial view of all of that.
Absolutely, yes.
So a lot of good stuff here, and people can definitely spend the day here looking at the history and all the different planes. And again, we should mention it's not just outside. You guys have a whole exhibit inside as well, where it's air conditioned too. So.
It is. A lot of our rare airplanes are inside because they can't stand the weather. We also have 2 free flight simulators. You can go fly with a real pilot. So it's not quite like your flight simulator at home. You can get some real instruction here and find out if you ever want to learn to fly an airplane.
It's the real experience, exactly. So if people do want to come on down, we should tell them that you guys are basically open Tuesdays through Sundays, closed Mondays and some of the major holidays.
Correct.
You guys are open from 9 a.m. to 4 in the afternoon, and the best part, the admission and the parking is free. So Mike, thank you for letting us come down today. A lot of great information. I know I've enjoyed myself because I'm an airplane lover. And if you would like more information on the Air Mobility Command Museum, just go to delmarvalife.com, and as always, click on the show tab. We'll have all the museum's information there for you. So with that said, Jimmy and Lisa, you can probably tell I'm around airplanes. I probably won't be back to the office for quite a while. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, Brian. I think I know where I want to go.
Yeah, and it's free. That's great.
Free.
Yeah,
How
take
awesome
the
is that?
family. Well, thanks for watching Delmarva Life. Be sure to join us Monday. We're playing the guessing game once again.
Where is Brian? See if you can figure it out along with us.
And don't forget, you can also visit delmarvalife.com on your mobile device. And for all you iPad users, you can also watch us there. Coming up next on WBOC, Dr. Oz.
And thank you again to our studio audience for joining us today on Delmarva Life. We need you here to find out how you can become a member of our live studio audience. Visit delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab.
Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva. Now give it up one more time for Keith Mack.
I don't have a line for this. not trying to pick you up. I'm working on a lonely, bigger than a Mack truck. I don't even know your name or the place that you call home. Come tomorrow morning, just don't wanna be alone. I'm not looking to fall in love. Don't really believe in happy ever after. Maybe tonight it might be enough if I just heard a kind word. I haven't always been this way. Funny what the shadows do to you. They know how to play a heart. Oh, such a slow, seductive tune. Who knows what the night might bring, or where this conversation's gonna go. Come tomorrow morning, I just don't wanna be alone. I'm not looking to fall in love. Don't really believe in happy ever after. Maybe tonight it might be enough if I just heard a kind word. Please don't say you're getting over someone. Isn't everybody? I'm not looking to fall in love. Don't really believe in happy ever after. Maybe tonight it might be enough if I just heard a kind word. Hey, thank you.